So we all need to eat. It's not a choice that we have. But the one choice that we do have is whether we want to cook or not. And a lot of people dislike cooking so much that they actually go out and spend hundreds of dollars a month on takeout and meal planning, meal delivery services. I'm one of those crazy people that I really do enjoy cooking, and I enjoy it so much that I've made a career out of it for the last 8 years. So over the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you guys how I started cooking, where I've been, and what I plan for the future. So we all have memories of our family cooking in the house, parties and stuff like that. And when we cook now, we all end up thinking about what we grew up with. I cook a certain way because my mom cooked a certain way. And I remember the first time that I started cooking was in 9th grade, watching TV, watching the Food Network. And that's kind of where I really started getting my love for cooking. And I probably cooked chicken with lime and garlic salt every day for that entire summer. And during that time, I thought it was great. I thought it tasted delicious. When I learned how to cook better, I realized that chicken was awful. It's probably burnt and overcooked. So if you fast forward about 10 years, my family was in the position that we're going to open up a bakery, and I hated my job at the time. So I figured, okay, I'll get on with you guys and start working at the bakery because it can't be any worse than what I was doing now. And we knew it was going to be a lot of hard work, but we didn't expect it was going to be that much hard work. And it was 80, 100-hour work weeks, sleeping in the car sometimes. And like any family business, it was tough. And 6.5 years later, I ended up leaving it. And ended up working at a hotel in Brickell for 2 years. And during that time, I thought it was going to be great. I thought I wanted to be in the hotel and the restaurant life for the rest of my career, until my wife came at me with a positive pregnancy test. And at that point, I was kind of thinking maybe this isn't what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I enjoy cooking. I love doing it. But at that point, I started thinking differently about what I wanted to do. I ended up leaving the hotel, and I'm working here at Baptist Hospital for the last year. I've gone back to school. I'm finishing my associate's degree now, and hopefully my plans are to be able to get into the IT department within Baptist in the near future. And it's not to say that I don't love cooking anymore. It's a passion I still have. I do it at home. I cook at home. I bake at home, and it's something that I want to be able to pass down to my kids in the future, and hopefully be able to teach my wife to cook a little better because she's not a very good cook, unfortunately. But it's something that as time goes by, your priorities change and your mentality shifts, and it's not something that I hate doing because I've done it for a while, but it's something different that I hope to be able to do with my life in the future. So throughout my career now, since I've been cooking since I was about 15, I went from a 15-year-old kid watching Food Network to a 20-something-year-old kid that was actually on Food Network. I've worked at bakeries and hotels and restaurants, and it's a small part of my career, but hopefully it's something that will be with me for the rest of my life.